Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs and welcome to our channel. Today we are doing the 2-in-1 remote control with USB-C power mod from the Governor Mike Lane. Now, hopefully you've seen the previous video that we have come to this stage, how to remove our body, how to remove our floor pan, and this is what we receive in the pack. So you can see the USB-C extension cable. So let's just put that there. Then we have quite a lot of cabling, but you don't need to be intimidated by that. I will show you exactly how they will be going. Some more. This is for external power mods. External mods, not power mods. I think there's some more here. And some different kind of cable. I will explain everything. You have some M3 double-sided tape to go with our PCB board and a remote control. Okay, so we have our PCB board and we need to scan the QR code, and when we do, it takes us to Mike Lane's instruction page on his website, so you can see everything is laid out very clearly, easy to understand. Mike has done an amazing job doing so. So definitely, while you're doing this video, seeing this video, follow the instructions as well. Now, with that, so you would need your USB-C cable, and you will plug that in, and you will see it will turn a blue, and with that it dies out. Your remote control, I already have removed it, will have a plastic tab. Just pull that out, replace that. Oops, sorry. And Mike has also given us this holder that you could screw in place so you don't lose your remote control, and I think that's great. Now, what you would need to do, I have already done mine. You press, there's a button there. You press this button. Maybe if I do this camera. So you will press that button and you'll see the light flash, and then you will go a sequence of 1, press 1 second, 2, and you will see the lights actually die out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that will do the up to 7. Then auxiliary you will press, then the number will, the LED will start flashing again, then on, then off. It will flash a slight few times more, and then you know when it's done, when the LED will die out. So mine is already synced. So now the sighting part is installing everything. So let's get on with that. So we're going to need our cables. Let's just remove everything and slowly get what we need. So I believe let's get these ones out first, and you get quite a few cables with this pack, and we will work with what we have. These are the Y splitters. So we have these Y splitters, but Mike has sent us some other ones as well, so I have to make sure which is which. Let me just make sure everything is as it should. That's these cables. I'm looking for the extension cables. So these are the extension cables. Maybe other cameras better. So these are the extension cables. And you should, I believe, have 6 or 7. So let's just make sure. 1, 2, and you have both of these connections on either end. There was like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna get our PCB board. Sorry, Mike has called this differently than I'm calling a PCB board. It is a control circuit board. So we're gonna get our control circuit board, and this after will be, let's see if I can get my cable slightly moved over. Just there. This is where we're going to actually mount our circuit board. And we need to plug in these extension cables now. Now, where are we? You will see number 1. Just there. So that's number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's plug in each extension cable into the socket. So number 1, and then number 2. So each cable at same length. Number 3. You have to get them in the right way. Number 4. I have to say, these connectors are very easy to plug in, not like the other PCB boards. You can see they just smoothly go in place. Number 5. And then number, where are we? Number 6. So that's all that will be needed to go down this channel. So you're gonna need some tape. We're not gonna stick this down just yet, but we need to identify which cable is which first, so don't bundle them up just yet. So 5. We can do this like that, so we know what is what. Let me just untangle all these cables. And let's make sure everything is pushed down. And then that should make it a lot easier to manage our cabling. Okay, now we're back. So we have to, these are our Y splitters. So it is with, where are we? Sorry. These cables. So you see the bigger connectors. And this is the smaller connector. I have to move to a different location because of the model, how big is it. So that's why you can see it's a bit differently filmed. So we have 6 of these, and we're going to now need to locate letter F from our main board. So let's just, these are my mods that needs to be put to a side. So let's find where F is. And where are you? F. E, E, H, F should be here. There we go. I was getting worried. So this is letter F. Let's see if maybe this better. I think that's a bit better. So F. With the Y splitter, you can see this will connect into one side. So this is F. So that's connected up. Now with number 1, so locate number 1 on our PC board. So control board. So that's number 1. This is 1. And all you need is connect 1 into the Y splitter. And the other end will go into the dashboard, marked F, which we will be doing. So let's just connect these cables up first and hopefully keep it as tidy as possible. This will be a slightly longer video than usual, only because of what we need to do. So number 2, this is number 2. That will need to go into letter C. So let's locate where C is. C, where are you, C? And goodness me, it does even give us the color. So it's a blue cable. So that's S. That's blue. So we said C was number 2. So let's make sure this is number 2. And just making sure that is number 2. So it's the last one from the bottom. Sorry, from the outside. So this will go, oops, excuse me. We need to put a Y splitter first. So Y splitter goes in. And now on the other side, the Y splitter will go for the extension cable. So that goes like that. So this is number 2. So now we're looking for B. It looks on the picture a white cable, so I think that's B. Yep. So B is number 3. So is this 3? I'm just double checking. That is 3. So number 3, sorry, letter 3. So this is 3. Again, Y splitter. So the smaller end connects into this end. Then one of the other Y splitters just goes on like that. And 4 is a D, and it seems to be, I think, blue and green. So where are we? Blue and green. I can see blue and green. And yep, that is blue and green. So that's a Y splitter in this end. And now we need to find number 4 onto our board. And where was we? D. So D is for 4. Just connecting this up. So we need to find E, which looks green to me. And there we go, green. And we need another Y splitter onto that. So we're getting there. So number 5 would be the top of this side. So remember the USB-C port is here towards the rear. So I'm working with these plugs this way. So it's this number 5. So E is number 5. Plug in one end to the Y splitter. And last one for the dashboard is G, which looks white or grey and black maybe. So let's find G. Where's G? And G is just here. So it is, sorry, it's black. It's a black cable. So G. So the last remaining Y splitter just goes there. And this is going into G, which I just lost. Okay, is this? Yeah, this is G. So it's the black cable, G. Okay, so we'll be soon tidying up a few things. And so this is our short power cable. You might have on yours, the time you receive yours, a red mark in the middle of this to indicate that this is the power cable. So we need to find our power cable, which is this letter A. So that was just a modification I did. Disregard that. So A, and connect this cable into A. There we go. And then this end will need to go in the far end where the USB-C is, and it says PWR. So that just plugs into that. Wow, I'm getting excited. Getting a bit closer. There we go. So that's now plugged in. So we need to connect our V cable, which is this one. And we have the Y splitter. It is a slight difference now. Hopefully you could see. The other one was... Oops. Sorry. The other one was like this, with the bigger connectors. So it's not this one anyways. So it's not that. So put that aside. It's these ones. So this is the remaining Y splitter we have with this connector on the other side. So with the V connector, just plug this in just like that. Now we need our circuit board. I have contacted Mike, and this is number 7 just there. And just to confirm, this will go at the top right here, and we will need to bring this cable to just get this. Perhaps, you know what we can do just to make it a bit easier, I think, bring it under the remaining and then connect this to give us a bit more space, and we can tidy this up after. So just bring that this way round, because we need to get this cable just here. So you can see when the body comes in, we need to connect it onto this cable. So I believe we have to mount our circuit board just where the speaker is, not where the main circuit board from the Ecto one. This is Mike Lane's one. So this is the speaker, and we will be connecting our cable 7 here and trying to see And perhaps maybe we can do it this way as well. It gives us a little bit more room if we do it this way, and then our USB will route down this hole and where the battery box is. So the battery box, you can see, like I said, will remain, our switch will remain, and we just need to remove the batteries. That's it. Don't do anything else. Leave it in position, and it's as simple as that. But let's try see what we can do with this one. And I think we're nearly there, guys. Let me just make sure. This is the USB-C cable. You do have ways to do this. So with this side, let's plug it in. See if this will go. So it will go down here, and we'll be able to route it just here, so it can go under the car, so we'll be able to plug it from under the chassis. So let me just see if we go this way. It doesn't make a massive difference. So there's not much of a difference if we go this way or this way, really. So just to have a bit more slack, because if we put this way, it makes it a little bit shorter. And we have that as well. But we're going to make sure everything is in place. So these are all our cables. We'll be putting in our floor pan very soon, and connecting everything up. So now I'm going to connect another Y splitter. So it's one of these with the bigger connectors at the top. So these are the female and that's the male. I should have said that at the start of the video. But so there is, let's just make sure, the remaining connector, there's only one more. Next to power is aux, so auxiliary. And if we connect, let's make sure that it goes out this side. A Y splitter in there now. If you don't have a mods, then you can connect a letter, let's see, I believe it will come from the car, and it is N. So N will be somewhere here. Probably, where is N? I'm not even sure. There it is. So N. We will connect it directly into aux, so we can press number 7. No, sorry. We will press. Excuse me, auxiliary, and that will turn our code 3 lights and any other modifications that we have done. So let's say the strobe lights. These are my strobe lights, and in Mike Lane's strobe light kit, he's advising that, I'll just show you, that way you have an idea. Just there, how to connect modifications. I'll try to link up some pictures as I go on with the video, so you can see exactly what we do. But I think we're very, very close now. And so let's just make sure that these are my connectors, so I might need to be replacing my connectors to fit into here. So don't pay attention to this. This is completely different. This is my wing mirror, as you can see, and I have other like I said, strobe light kit, so that will be all done separately. But let's try and get this done first. So N, we will be mounting, I believe, our, hopefully with the, it will be enough room just here. When we, it should do this, there's loads of room here. When we put our floor pan in. And I don't want to stick it down yet. Just need to make sure that everything is as it should. So N will be going into this, and then we can do other kind of modifications. Now we need to just tidy up some of these cables. So let's try and do our best. This will be going out of here, like the remaining. So I suggest maybe getting a bit of tape like this and just cut off some. And let's get this ready. Just give you enough slack here. You'll be able to hide this after. But let's just tape this down. That's that side. We need a bit more tape. And let's make it as flat as possible. There's loads of room underneath here, but we could do one more, I guess, around here. Try and stick this under the remaining ones that we have here. Here we go. And this should be able to have enough room wherever we need to position this, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna position this just here. So you can see this is now looking very close to ready. Don't pay attention to these. You know what? Let's just remove these cables for now so you don't get confused. And disregard all this. And this will be going through the end of this hole. And now we have our floor back. So like I said, I have done modifications to mines, but we will continue. And there is a hole just here where we need to put our steering column through. Let's line this up. I've done this, I don't know, countless times. Hopefully. There we go. First shot. Let's see if this will actually be okay to get in position. We need to just get this down. There we go. So our cable will be coming out here. And you can see, yeah, there's, let me just see, there's loads of room underneath here, plenty of space. And we have our cable just here that we need. And okay, so let's get this correctly in position first. First, let's just move this slightly back. We're going to connect now all the dash cables to the remaining of the Y splitters. So let's go in order so we don't confuse what we're doing. So F is number 1, and that was, I believe, gray cable. So we're trying to find F. There we go, F. F is gray. So that's number 1. And we're going to locate F is just here. So F. And next one is C, and that is a blue cable. Let's just find C. C is blue. Well, there we go. That's C. So let's try get this all correct. C is here. Let's just get it out the way. There we go. So F is done. And C is just here. There we go. That's C. And that's a blue. So that's this one. So that's done. And where are we? The next one was B. So B was all white. So there we go. This is white. B. And here we go. B is just here. Connect that up. Next one was D. That was a green and blue cable. So that possibly this one. Oh, that's not that one. It's this one. So that's D. And could be this one right there. Yep, that's D. G. So G was all black. So it's this one. And should be just here. And there we go. So all our dash has been now connected up. Like I said, these cables all can be hidden just behind here. Sorry, we need to have our remaining cables here though. Let's just do some cable tidying. But that's there. Because we still have to do the connecting of the other cables up, like the headlights and so on. So just put this like that, which is fine. And there we go. So that's so far looking good. And this one, this is our double-sided tape, and perhaps I just wanted to make sure that if it's okay in that position, which it is, and there's enough room to just stick that down there. So let's just remove the backing of this. And place it just here. And we can remove the backing of the other side. That way we know our PCB won't be moving anywhere. So remove that. And let's stick this just here. and there's plenty of room under. So this one was V, and we did have our auxiliary here with the two sticking out, so you don't get confused. There is two here, and we could connect our N cable, which is the code 3 cable that will be plugging into that. And let's just get this ready. So V can just tuck here. So this is V. And let's just pop this back into place. And you can see everything has successfully been installed onto our vehicle. So these are our auxiliary. This is V. What can be a good idea is to mark that, so that way you don't forget, which I can do. So I've just marked them, so you can see it's just a bit of tape, and put V on there, and then you won't get confused what cable is what. So that's V, and these two are auxiliaries. You could bunch them together if you like, or you could put them on one. I'm gonna put mines together. One of them's just wrapped around the aux. So that's now aux. So now there's no confusion on how this will be connected. And yeah, so V and aux is just here. And this, to tell you the truth, this would be going into aux, let's say. This is our oscilloscope. Sorry, I think I said that correctly, or maybe not. And you could tuck all these cables in like so. So we have one remaining aux here for our code 3 and the V cable. Okay guys, I think we are ready to now put our body back on. So let's get this around here. Let's try see what we can do. Okay, our body's coming. So let's just put the front end first. It's such a heavy vehicle. But before we do that, I made it quite easier for myself, because you can probably see I extended all my cables. Mike Lane has extending cables on his website, which I highly recommend you purchasing them, and that way you have a more easier access to join these two cables up. For purpose sake, I'm going to join mine, but on yours you would have to tip it towards this side onto a cushion. So tip it and bring the body as close as possible, lift it down, and then connect all these cables. So I'm going to connect all my cables up now, then I'll be back with you. Okay, so I have already connected everything up at the front end, so the wires are tucked under. You just connect each letter to the other connectors where it needed to be, what was left out. So that's pretty straightforward. also these connect J to J, L to L, and so forth. Was this I label mine like that just so I know what's what, because I extended them. So let's connect them too, and we have two cables. Now you will see this cable, it's V. So the V will connect, where are we, to, let me just undo that. So you have the extender that was connected to, what was it, I think number 7 on Mike Lane's circuit board. So what we need to do, let me just tuck this wire behind here, and the V, just locating V, the V, find V again. So one side of the V will go into the female side, and then from the main board that is with the Ecto one that came from Fan Home or Eagle Moss, connected to the other end of the Y splitter, and that's those two connected. And we had one more, is an N, which it is this one, and that is for our code freeze lights, and we need to connect that too. It's very difficult to see. Hopefully you'll see that I marked it auxiliary, so you know which one is which. So plug one end to the auxiliary, and then that is all what we need to connect. And there will be other videos with showing you how I connected all the mods and it all finished. This is just to show you the installation on how to connect it all up, and so far we are doing very well. So I'm just gonna tuck these under this arch, which is quite simple to do. You just need to tuck it in. That's how I done mine. If you tip it over to your side, you probably will be able to, there was a bracket that you can screw down the cables. You could do it that way as well. So remember to open your doors. So open our doors, and we should be able now to close up this and fully, there we go. So that is now in position. So we could close our doors now. So remember, yours probably will be up like that, and then bring it back down. Well, actually you need to flip it over, which I don't need to do, and you need to screw them on from the reverse that you took it off. So if you remember from the other video, I'm telling you how to remove the screws and what screws was what. So please go to the other video and you will see what screw goes where, and you will be able to screw down the base and screw down the body. If you would like, you could do it that way, or before you put the body down, I should have really screwed down the interior floor first, but this is just for installation purposes, how this is going to look. So let's just try get a few things ready. This was, I will find out in a minute which one was this going on. And this was there. So we will connect some cables up, that's to see how things work. And this was the rear one, so you could imagine this would be with the brackets, and you just clip it back on, screw it back down, like the reverse in the other video that I recommended you how to take off everything. So connect a cable back up, So N, and N will go here. This is just a video just to show you that hopefully everything should be working. I'm trying to remember which way goes where. Okay, I think it's this way. Yep, that's connected. So these wires, as you know, will be tucked in under the roof rack. And this will go there. Let me just locate the front one. So now we have our front code-free light. So connect that one back up. I'm trying to remember which way goes where. So that will be there. So with that in mind, everything is now plugged in, fitted back on. In your case, you would have flipped it over, secured the inner floor, and screwed down the floor pan to the body, like in the previous video shown. And you would take all of your masking tapes, so everything was peeled off. And I think I'm very excited to show you this. I think we're ready to see how this is going to be working. So I'm going to try and get some close-ups. I have my remote ready, and let's see if I could get this camera. As you can see, it is in my hand. So just to get you some more close-ups. So with this, number one, let's see, hopefully, where are we? Number one. And you see them turning on. So number one, off. You cycle through the options. So let's just bring this back, open up the dashboard, and you see it, it's all lit up all nicely. So I'm pressing number one, and you will see that turn off. Let's open the rear section, and our lights, you see it on. Now pressing number two, you see our roof blue lights are working. So that's great. Trying to give you as close-ups as possible. So switch off number two. Number three. Excellent. That's amazing. Wow. So number four is the engine sound. Great. Number five is the horn. Number six is, let me just try get around to this side, and you should be able, hopefully, to see the lights turn on. So that's number six. That's the brake lights. Number seven is the most exciting part. Now, let's try and see what we can do here. And we have it here, just try like that. And number seven is the firehouse. There you go, you hear it starting up. Hopefully. And there we go. That's excellent. Lights turn on. It's coming out the firehouse. So that's one press. Now you press it one more time, and it's the possessed one. So you can see lights are flickering dashboard. It's truly amazing. and Ox turns on our code-free lights. You see mine, I did put a resistor in mine, so it's a bit slower. Still not so noisy, but a little bit better. So everything's working amazingly well, and I have connected my adapter, as you can see, just under here. And with that, that's a successful test. Our Mike Lane power mod has been installed, and it is amazing. My Ecto one has been finally completed. So that's the lights with pressing number 1, and number 2 are these lights. Number 3, siren. Number 4, engine. Number 5, horn. Number 6, rear lights. Number 7 is the most exciting part, is the firehouse scene. Press number 7 again, and that's possessed. You can see the lights flashing inside, headlights flashing. It's truly amazing. And number 7 is, Ox. I press 7 again, sorry. Let's just take that off. You can see a more fuller view with that now. So that's the firehouse. And again, Ox. Oh, sorry, this is possession. So I guess you could see it fully on. I love it. Ox. It's operating the cold tree lights with the beacon. So that's Ox, and all on. That's everything on. So that's our Mike Lane power mod, and I really hope you enjoyed that. All I can say is thank you, Mike Lane, for this amazing modification and for sending this out to me. I can't thank you enough, and you truly are the governor in modifications. And with that, there will be other videos with close-ups, with all the modifications that I have done, all built up, all done, and it should be hopefully coming to you soon. And I would like to say one more time, thank you for watching. And if you could do us a massive favor, if you could hit that subscribe button and thumbs up, that would help us tremendously. Look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye for now.